Then I will, oh, I had an extra, oh no I didn't. Hi, it is very stormy outside, but it's okay because I'm making a very fallish project today. We're gonna make these wonky pumpkins. They are super easy, very fun. You can do several things with them. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with mine. But first I'm gonna show you actually how to make them. I like this idea because it's basically this block, which we call a snowball block. And if you look up snowball quilt on like Pinterest, you'll come up with lots of ideas for snowball quilts. But we're gonna add a stem on it so that it's wonky. It's a wonky pumpkin. And they're really fast and really easy. And so that's what we're working on today. I'm Nikki, this is Pin Cut Sew. I'm so glad you're here. I love getting into fall sewing. I like fall sewing because there's not the pressure of Christmas sewing if you're making gifts or if you just have a lot going on. So I like to make a little something kind of fallish in the fall when the weather turns. And boy, has it turned. Well, it's really rainy. We're just getting some Hurricane Helene remnants up here in Kentucky, I think. So let's see. Yeah, all you need is some pumpkin fabrics and a background fabric. And I also wanted to show you this new sticker I made. Quilting Queen, isn't it cute? I just can't stop making stickers. Something about it is just really fun and relaxing for me. And whenever I sit down to doodle things on Procreate, it's always sewing related things. It's hard for me to not make them on theme. So I just put this sticker in my shop. Go grab one if you want. This time I ordered a lot more than I did of the thread chicken because I'm already on my 4th reorder of the thread chicken. So if you want the Quilting Queen sticker, get one before they sell out and I have to reorder. Yeah, I think that's all. Let's get started with some wonky pumpkins. Okay, gosh, I had to get an extra light. It's so dark out. So this is my plan with my pumpkins. I drew this. I am going to make a cover for one of my couch pillows. I have some rectangular couch pillows, and my tip for holiday decor when it comes to pillows is not to make new pillows, but to make covers for existing pillows, because then you don't have to store a bunch of pillows. You just store the cover. So I have Christmas covers, and today I'm gonna make this cute pumpkin fall cover for my rectangular pillow. But I'm not going to go over this whole process because it's gonna take a little bit of concentration. If you do want a tutorial on how to make slip covers for your pillows though, please let me know in the comments and I will get that in the works. I like to do it for holidays and seasons rather than buying new pillows or having to buy pillow forms for new pillow covers. So this is what I'm working on. So I only have one pumpkin made. I think I might need 6 more or 5 more. I did measure after I did the drawing, so I'll wait and see what I need for that. But what you need to make a pumpkin is just a pumpkin fabric, a stem fabric, and a background fabric. So I'm gonna make my next pumpkin out of this. Nope, I think I'll use this. And you need to cut a square or rectangle. So I already made sort of a squarish pumpkin. I think the next one I'm gonna make tall and rectangular. So let me just cut off, I'm gonna cut off this much. You can use a ruler if you feel like you need to. Okay, and now we basically just need to improv some corners onto our pumpkin. So let me choose my background fabric for this guy. I think it's gonna be this one, or should I use this one? I like this one better. Okay, so what you're going to do is get some scraps of your background fabric and cut off some squares from it. A little bit bigger than you think you might need. It's the secret to improv quilting, bigger pieces than you think. Okay, and then to conserve fabric, I'm just gonna cut these diagonally because what I need is corners. Then I will, oh, I had an extra, oh no I didn't. Okay, what I need to do is stitch these onto the corners of my pumpkin. And because this is a wonky pumpkin, I don't want them all to be perfect and symmetrical. I might make one go this way. I might make one be smaller, etc. Let's see, I do want a nice solid base on my pumpkin though. So let's see how that looks. The thing you need to make sure of is that when you flip your pumpkin or your corner this way, it's going to cover the entire raw edge. Woo! Bless me, goodness. You can do these one at a time if that helps you, but I'm going to just pin mine in place. This is similar to some other things I have taught you before, I think. And if you want some more ideas for improv quilting, I have a couple of books. You can hop over to my Etsy shop. Make It Wonky teaches you how to make all kinds of wonky blocks and how to use them. And then improv houses. So I'll put the link to these in the description below for sure. Okay, so let me go stitch 1/4 inch from my raw edge on all of my pumpkin corners. Okay, next step is to open and press all of these corners. So now it looks like this. Talk about wonky. Kind of looks like a turtle. Okay, now I have this. So I'm going to trim off the excess along the rectangle that I already cut from my pumpkin fabric. I do not normally trim the backing fabric off because I find that sometimes the corners are cut on the bias and so they're easy to sort of get out of shape. And it's just very easy to trim the excess fabric off when my original shape is already there. So I know I don't have any perfect 90-degree angles yet, but I will need to create 90-degree angles when I finish. But for now, ooh, here is my fun pumpkin shape. That is so fun. Okay, now I need a stem fabric. I have that, which is kind of fun. Ooh, but I think I like this one. Yes. Okay, so now we are going to cut a stem shape. You can make this curved or straight. This one, I made this one slightly curved and that was fun. You can make it shaped like this or like this, or you can make it stick out kind of wonky. I think for this one, let's see, that won't be my width. I think I might make like a crooked but long stem, like this. Let me not forget my seam allowance. So that will be my stem, minus seam allowances, of course. So now I just need to frame it with my background fabric, cut off some pieces, and I'm going to put this one on this side and stitch it on 1/4 inch from the edge. And then I'll put this one on this side. Okay, now I need to straighten this edge down here to go with this line that I was wanting my pumpkin stem to go. Make sure I'm getting it right. And then, we're almost done. Can you believe how quick this is? I'm going to center this, the top of my pumpkin, because we don't want the stem to end up like over here, you know. So this part, just be careful that your stem is at the top of your pumpkin. And I'm going to go stitch across. So cute. Okay, so this pumpkin needs to be trimmed. I think I might have accidentally gotten a straight line down here, but let's make sure. We just want 90-degree angles on all sides. So that's already straight, so we'll use that straight edge to straighten the rest of it. All right, at this point, I might decide that I want this pumpkin a tiny bit shorter. Like, what if it was more like this? Yes. I'm just gonna cut a 1/4 inch off the bottom, not too much. Can always shorten it more later. And there is my second wonky pumpkin. Wouldn't it be so fun to get some black felt and put a jack-o'-lantern face on here? I think that'd be so cute. So that is how to make a pumpkin. Now, what can you do with these once you've made some? My initial ideas off the top of my head are little coasters, especially if you make them squares or if you add strips on here to make it a square. I think it would need to be a little bit smaller. But if you made a 4 or 5 inch square block with a wonky pumpkin in it, you could easily turn those into coasters. If you need coaster finishing tutorials, I have a whole video on quilted coasters with the binding. So I'll link you to that and you can watch it. You could make one big pumpkin and turn it into a larger pillow. Even a round pillow would be cool. You could make several of these and make a table runner or a table mat. You can applique one pumpkin onto a sweatshirt or a jean jacket. That would be cute. So tell me what your ideas for these are in the comments, and if you make some, I definitely want to see them. So tag me on Instagram or find me somehow and send me a picture. But right now, I'm gonna get working on more pumpkins so I can make my pillow cover. And so I'll for sure show you when it's done. I'm also trying to make these stars to go on the top of some of the blocks, but this was really kind of complicated, so I might rethink that. We'll see. But anyway, here I go.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly